Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another reaction. Today, we got ourselves a new character for Nikke here. We got Made for You Velvet. I've heard that this character is pretty strong. Not gonna lie. I might try and go for her, but we're also nearing collab season. But either way, she looks pretty interesting, and I'm already pretty much near being able to pity a character. Anyways, I'm not gonna pity for this. Hopefully, I don't have to. If I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't. But one of those characters where she looks like she's going to be really dang strong. So we're going to be taking a look at her kit, her burst damage, animations, all that stuff. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this. Because it's been a little while since we reacted to a new character that's come out. So why not? Really hyped for whatever collab we're going to get soon. Really hyped. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's get into it. So she's a sniper character. Alright, what's the burst looking like though? That's the question. That's the question. What is the burst looking like? Okay. Pretty clean burst, alright. Oh! So with her burst, she kind of turns into a machine gun character. That's kind of crazy. So with her burst, it looks like she goes from just sniping and she's into a machine gun character. And she's a burst too. So that's going to be kind of nuts. That's going to be kind of nuts. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the skills here. So we got skill 1. Sticky Fingers, passive, so activates at the start of battle when entering burst stage 2. Bullet Snatch function, steals the enemy's bullets and keeps them for ammo pouch. Effect 1 affects all enemies and removes 5% of bullets. And effect 2 affects self, fills the ammo pouch with 6,000 rounds with a maximum of 6,000. The effect is continuous and cannot be dispelled. Activates when attacking with full charge while not in full burst and affects self. Function, strengthens self by expending ammo from the ammo pouch. And effect 1, when expending ammo from the ammo pouch, will which will be 100 rounds. The second effect will be an attack boost of 30% for 3 seconds and attack damage of 30% for 3 seconds. Not too bad. Not too bad. Burst 2, what we're looking at here, so Bullets of Love, activates when, attacking with full charge, strengthens allies by exploiting ammo from the ammo pouch. So, your Burst 1 is kind of like you using your ammo from the ammo pouch that you gather up from stealing it from enemies. Burst 2 is you actually using it, and in effect, it's like a buff for all allies, so you give 25% boost, not bad, and then you also get charge damage of a boost for 100% for 3 seconds. And then after landing 50 normal attacks in full burst, you get to, let's see, round for effect 1, expends ammo from ammo pouch, 300 rounds. So that's helping with this. And then effect 2 affects self, so you get an attack damage boost of 15%. And effect 3, we get a 400% of final attack as additional damage. Jesus Christ. Holy crap, that is nuts. And then her burst skill is only 20 seconds too, which is actually insane. And effect style changes weapon in use, so she changes into a machine gun unit. Damage 7% of final attack, duration 10 seconds, and an additional effect of attack damage for 34% for 10 seconds. That is not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. That is not too shabby. And I think this character's got a skin, but it's for Battle Pass. But overall, this character kind of looks nuts, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that she goes from being a sniper into a machine gun unit, pretty good. And the best part, she's a burst too. That is literally the best part about her. So you can still run a lot of different stuff with her. You can run a lot of different stuff with this character based on what I'm seeing right here. But overall, not too bad. I think the best part about this character is the fact that she turns into a machine gun unit. This is like where all the damage is gonna be looking like. And the best part is just based on this, you probably don't even have to run her as a burst unit. Like, you could probably, once again, like, let's say you're running, like, Crown as a burst 2 and her as a burst 2. You could probably still have her as, like, a side character, like a side support character, where you don't have to use your burst 2 right off the rip in order to get a lot of support and damage off. So, not too bad. Not too bad. And not to mention, she looks amazing. We can't be talking about Nikke without talking about how this character looks absolutely freaking amazing. So, yeah, without further ado, that's pretty much going to do it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. You know, it's been a little while since I've done some Nikke videos, and I saw this character. I was like, hey, she looks interesting, obviously. You know, and obviously they're going with the Valentine's kind of theme because it's getting near to that point where it's hitting November. Or not November, holy crap, no, February. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and comments if you're playing Nikke. You know, you're gonna be summoning or you're not gonna be summoning. You know, me personally, I'm holding my pity until I see what collabs and whatnot we got coming up next. But for the most part, I might try and go for this character. I'm not gonna lie. I might try and go and see if I can pull her. She's a standard banner character, so you don't gotta worry about, you know, her not coming back for a long period of time. So, you know, don't use your pity on this banner. Obviously, you know, for anybody who's new, you know, do not use your pity on this banner. But if you do get her, she's probably gonna be a pretty active and really good support for your team and for your account. But we'll have to see when she comes out what we're looking at. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your comments, your thoughts, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.